So, Emma, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about taking toddlers to live performances and shows.
This episode is called The Wiggles.
Get ready to wiggle.
Welcome back to this cosy corner of the internet where we chat about parenting with babies and toddlers. Join us in the expanded, impressive, what was I going to say?
I can see you struggling.
New and improved blanket tent canopy. Pull up a beanbag of
hope.
A beanbag of sleepless nights, and wrap yourself in a cover and don't fall asleep.
It's a new series. Yay!
Yay! Oh, we should introduce ourselves. Introduce ourselves.
This is going to go well, isn't it?
If you're new here and don't have a clue who these little voices in your head are, we are the Crippins.
We are.
I'm Elliot.
I was going to say, he's Elliot, the big Crippin. I'm Emma, the medium Crippin, and we have two small Crippins as well.
Yeah, well, without further ado, let's getting into some chatting.
Yeah.
Our very professional amateur podcast.
Hooray!
Ba-ding! Well, before we go any further, that means we have to do our parenting achievement section.
Parenting achievement time. I'm really trying to get this to be the thing.
It's a little bit where we just tell a funny story about a parenting fail or relatable moment at the beginning of the show. What parenting achievement have you unlocked this week? Do you have any stories?
I'm trying to think. Probably a lot.
It's been a while since we recorded, so I've got a few backed up.
Oh, yes, I think I made a list, you know. That's which is rather organised of me, isn't it?
Mm.
People think that it's a surprise in my own voice that I might have made a list.
There's always things that go wrong, isn't there? The trouble is we forget. There's so many things. So we often note them down so we can remember for the podcast.
Oh, yes. I've got a good one.
You got a good one?
Yeah.
Paint the scene, Emma. What's happening?
It's not... Well, it is kind of a fail, but it's not really our fault or anybody else's fault. We played some kind of game, and she said to Elliot, she was going, you, and then she said, bugger. Now... If you're not British, it might not be a swear word where you are. Mm. Here, and I was like, what did you call Daddy? She's going, ha, 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 bugger, bugger, bugger. And I was like, and where did you learn that word from? And then she went, Bluey.
What?
Like, Bluey? So then she was like, you know, Bandit says it. And we've discovered, I'm not sure how they say it because I'm not Australian, but it's like booger.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, the thing over your nose. Like bogies, really.
Yeah,
I think that's what we call them.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to help her pronounce it not, so it's not an offensive word.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm getting through to her. She just knows it's funny.
Yeah. Well, she could be saying worse words. It's not
it's
too
quite
bad.
an old-fashioned swear word.
Yes, it's quite old-fashioned.
I just worry she goes in public going around, you bugger.
I think it'd be more funny if she used it in context and would, like, if she, like, did something wrong and was like, oh, bugger.
Yeah, I feel like a person could be a bugger.
Yeah.
That's kind of in context.
I don't think people would take too much offence.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it could be embarrassing.
I mean, now we've figured it out, though. I'm thinking back to the situation. Why was she calling me bogies? Why was she saying... What? Oh, I'm taking offence all over again.
What? You just thought it was funny.
That's it. It's funny. A story from me. We've got one for each child. So we've got something for the big one and the little one.
Yep.
So a story for the little one who is about 8 months.
Yeah?
I don't know when it was, so whatever. So it doesn't really matter, does it?
They don't know.
Yeah,
Lie.
They don't know. It was yesterday. Sure, we'll go with that. You normally do a lot of the nighttime, but in this instance, you'd left me with the baby in the bed. I think because Lily had called
Lily
for you
had
from
woken
her
up
bed.
and wanted Mummy to go in her bed.
Yeah, so you'd gone and lied in her bed. And
I was going to say, I wasn't sat enjoying myself. Don't you guys worry.
I'm a fairly deep sleeper. So I had the baby with me in the bed. She's doing better recently at going in the
She
cot.
has actually.
But,
since since this incident, she's been much better at staying
We
in the
do a
car.
bit of co-sleeping. And I woke up in the morning about 6 o'clock, which is normally when all the kids wake up.
Yeah.
And I looked over and I couldn't see her. I was like, where's she gone? I didn't immediately panic because I thought, well, maybe Emma's come to get her. Maybe she, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I peered over the side of the bed and she was sat on the floor. I think she was playing with like one of your like sanitary towels.
Oh, yes.
It was beside the bed, but she just sat down there quite happily.
Not
just
a
playing.
used one, just so people
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I'm just very prepared for periods, so I always have some at the ready.
And I was like, what? How did you get down there? So at some point, she must have like fallen off the side of the bed or crawled off the side of the bed.
Yeah.
And didn't seem to injure herself, wasn't bothered by it, didn't shout, didn't cry, didn't wake me up, didn't just like, okay, I'll sit down here and play.
This shows the difference with Mummy and Daddy, because when Lola wakes up, if Mummy's in the bed, she just starts attacking my face till I wake up. Whereas clearly with you, she was like, I'm just going to go explore.
Yeah.
I'll leave him in the bed.
So who knows what happens? Not the best moment.
Not our proudest.
Yeah, not a great thing. But this is what we like to admit these things on the podcast. Show we're not perfect parents. Write into the show if these are relatable, or if you have your own stories.
I mean, you don't have to shame yourself if you don't want to.
Okay, well, go deal with that poo explosion first and then come back and chat with us all about our topic for today. So we've actually done quite a lot of live show type things.
Yeah, true.
We're going to talk a lot about the Wiggles because that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people might enjoy hearing about that. So we'll focus that. But there's some other stuff we're going to mention as well. But let's talk generally a little bit about the Wiggles first. Opening question for you, Emma. Who is your favourite Wiggle?
I like Simon.
Why'd you say that so, like, as if that's going to be an unpopular answer?
No, I know it'll be an unpopular answer because I'm on this is how geeky I am. I'm on like a Wiggle fan Facebook group.
Oh, right. So you're an actual fan.
I'm
You're like a super fan.
I would say I have a passing interest, but that's not someone who has a passing interest, is it? And I think he was one of the least favourites. And I was like, oh no, he's my favourite. So I think it will be unpopular. I don't know if people think he's like, I don't know, a bit dull, but I like him. I like his voice when he sings.
He's got a good operatic voice.
Does,
Yeah. Do you want to ask me the question?
I thought you were going to ask yourself. Who's your favourite Wiggle?
Probably now this is
It's pronounced Lackey.
Lackey,
Yeah.
but it sounds like Lucky.
Yes, it's
especially in an Australian accent. Because like for ages we
For a
thought
long
his
time,
name
we
was
thought
Lucky.
his name was Lucky, yeah.
And then like sometimes it pops up on the screen.
Yeah, and we were like,
That's how you spell it?
But we're like, it's not the name we thought it was.
Yeah. Anyway, that one, the blue one.
He's purple.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You can cut that bit out.
Do you want to try
Elliot,
that again?
future Elliot, don't make me look like an idiot. I'll probably end up leaving it in.
Do you want to try again? Oh, what colour is he?
The blue purple one.
I like the Tree of Wisdom too, though. He's fun.
Yeah. We should clarify also, because there's been like many different generations and
yeah.
iterations of Wiggles.
True.
So they are from, well, I suppose, current and previous. If you see what I mean.
True. Yeah.
Like,
They've both been there a long
because
time now.
we basically started watching them when Lily was first little.
Yeah,
So,
and that's
like,
when
3
Emma
years ago.
Wiggle was a Wiggle.
Yeah, so they had Emma, Lucky, Simon, and Mr. Main Wiggle. Anthony. Anthony? How do you say his name?
I call him Anthony. I think that's what they say.
I think they say Anthony.
Oh, do they? Oh.
I think. See, we're showing how little we know about the Wiggles. We can't even pronounce any of their names.
Well, I think it's like an Australian English thing. We have slightly
Oh,
different
you
ways
think
of
that's just an
pronouncing
Australian
them.
pronunciation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe that's the pronunciation they favour compared to us.
So that's kind of when we properly got into it. So
Yeah.
we didn't really grow up with original Wiggles.
No.
But I know they are very popular,
yeah.
were very
and
popular.
I knew they existed. Like, I saw adverts for them, but we never watched them.
I suppose some of that's down to like a generational thing. Like back then, you'd have to have like I don't know, gone to a show, bought a DVD, a tape.
Yeah, like bought a tape or something, because I don't know if they were on TV.
Whereas these days you just watch them on YouTube. But
Yeah.
I don't know how everyone else finds them, but like they just popped up on YouTube for us.
Yeah, true.
Although we're a big fan of the original classic Wiggles because we watched that documentary about them.
We did. We really enjoyed this
fascinating.
documentary. Yeah.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. What was it? Was it on Prime or something?
It was on Prime, yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, there'll only be one Wiggle documentary, I'd imagine. I can't imagine there's like
probably
50.
called like The Wiggles.
Yeah, probably like the Wiggle story or something.
But then there's the like new iteration since Emma Wiggle left.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of them now.
Yeah, they've expanded.
There's Lucia, who's Anthony's daughter.
Yeah, Sahai.
There's Sahai, who I actually really like Sahai.
Yeah.
And then what? Who else is there? Oh, Katerina, but she was kind of a Wiggle-ish.
She was like choreographer before.
Yeah.
And now one of the main crew.
Yeah.
And there's Big Strong John.
Oh, yes. I forgot he existed.
Come on, you got to represent the women of the audience.
No, that's why I'm surprised I forgot he existed. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Can't forget Big Strong John. So I feel like I might be missing somewhere. Are we missing? No, we miss.
Oh yeah. There's another girl who wears yellow.
Yeah, she's what's it called? Is it? Am I gonna butcher this as well? Is she Aboriginal?
She is like part of Aboriginal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's why she has two colours on her skirt.
Is she Evie Ferris?
Oh, she's Evie. Yeah.
There you go. That was I googled it, but you don't know that because you're listening to it. But Evie.
Well, and Wags the dog, and Dorothy the dinosaur, and Captain Feathersword.
Yeah. There's like a lot of supporting people in there.
That's true. They're not really Wiggles, are they?
Captain Feathersword's been in it since the beginning, so I suppose he should really be an
honorary Wiggle.
He just doesn't have a colour.
Yes, that's
I don't count him as a main Wiggle.
No, I know what you mean.
And of course, Dorothy the dinosaur, like kind of a main part of it.
Yeah.
I suppose that's from our perspective. From the kids' perspective, Lily was a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, like, before we get on to talking about the show and stuff, I think her favourite was Emma Wiggle.
Her favourite was Emma Wiggle, and now it's Anthony Wiggle.
And it's interesting because they've got so many songs. Yeah. You know, like we were chatting with your sister Kirsty,
yes,
and Sophie being into the Wiggles, and often we have completely different favourite songs.
Yeah, true.
And like don't even know or haven't heard of.
We haven't like even been to
the
that
one.
bit,
It's like there's different like pockets of YouTube because I feel like
Mm.
YouTube just recommends them to you.
Yes, true.
Or you see them on like a playlist or something. I'm like, I don't know how there's still many videos and songs that we've still never seen. There's just so much content.
Well, they've got such a huge catalogue of songs. And then they redo them with like the new Wiggles.
Yeah.
And...
do you have a favourite Wiggle song?
I like Rockabye You Bear.
Is that's a Wiggle specific song, isn't it?
I think so. I think they made that,
You know, because they also do covers of like lullabies and nursery rhymes. I have two favourites. Obviously, big fan favourite. What's the one with the tree?
The Bog Down in the Valley. Yeah.
Is that an actual song?
That's an Irish song.
That's an Irish song.
Yeah. We had to sing it at school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you?
No.
I don't know why.
We never really sang songs at school other than like, you know,
not like
hymns in
choir
assembly.
practice, but like we had singing at school, and that was one of them we had to do.
Oh, weird.
I don't know.
Or maybe that's very normal. I'm the weird one. Who knows?
It was like it's an odd choice.
Yeah. But to be fair, it's not because I like that song. It's just because I like how into it the tree gets.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, real shame. I have no idea what the actor guy's name is.
I know he's related to one of the old Wiggles. He's one of their nephews.
Oh, is he? That's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just very funny to watch.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an album out.
Has he? Just by himself?
Yeah, no. The tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the tree.
Like yesterday or something, it came out. There's a tree album.
Great. But my actual favourite of the songs, again, I don't think it's actually a Wiggle written song. Is the that one. See, now I keep bringing up things I don't know how to say and pronounce. Why do I keep doing this? Like, I really should have practiced all these words beforehand.
I really thought, so when you look at it, I thought, I don't even know what it's called. His favourite song. I think it's just called Tapper.
Yeah. Now is that an original what's the word?
Aboriginal?
Yes, like an Australian like song.
I don't know if it is because
No. Doesn't I remember we looked it up? Doesn't it come from one of the islands?
Yeah, it does. But I think like the way they sing it isn't probably the way it would have been sung.
See. Yeah. I just find it very relaxing. It's just like
No, it is
a really
very
nice
relaxing.
little tune, little actions.
And
with
we
it.
want to say, what is Lily's favourite song?
What is Lily's favourite song?
Hot Potato.
Hot Potato. Although when she was younger, I think she really enjoyed the
Hokey Pokey.
Hokey Pokey, which again, another controversial thing here because we're British.
Yeah, we call it the Hokey Cokey.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, Wiggles? It's not Hokey Pokey.
But it means now Lily's like...
Hokey Pokey?
But Lily's now like, it's the Hokey Pokey.
Lily, it's Hokey Cokey, okay?
I know, but it's too late now.
I was surprised even at the Wiggle show. I was like, are they going to amend the words to like be in our... But no, they kept with Hokey Pokey.
Hokey Pokey.
Now, the trouble is, because we do watch the Wiggles quite a lot. My brain can't... I pause because I'm like, is it Hokey Pokey? Is it Hokey Cokey? I don't know anymore.
No.
I've been
when I first saw it, I thought maybe for years I just sang it wrong.
Yeah.
And then
we don't.
and then we were like Googling it.
It's like gaslighting us.
Because we were going, oh, is it just like a regional thing? Or... we're like, oh no, it's a country divide rather than like us just assuming for years we'd been singing the wrong song. Just that beforehand, I forgot how big fandoms are.
Like the Wiggle kind of fan base.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Like... I see them as these, and I know other people know the Wiggles are huge, but to me I was like, oh, it's like little quirky Australians.
yeah, we found them on YouTube.
We found them.
They're quite fun.
Like I didn't knew they were a thing years ago, but to me they seem like more like because they are homegrown. It didn't seem like as big a thing. But they've got tons of fans.
Yeah, big following. I suppose there's a lot of adults who grew up with them when they were kids.
Yeah,
and so then introduce their kids to them again. But anyway, our conversation today is really, it's parenting. It's about kids. We should really stop talking about our love of the Wiggles and really get on to how it relates to babies and toddlers. We'll be back to the conversation in a sec, but just at the moment, if you really like this podcast, how can you support the show? Well, step 1 complete. Thank you for listening, or however you've consumed this this content. Tick. Good. Great job. You've done it. Here's my little blurb. Step 2, of course, is tell other people to listen. Please share the podcast with someone else, with a friend. Send it to them. Give it out to them on the street. We don't care. We just would love our little show to grow. Please do that. Pretty please. Please. If you do it, you'll get a prize.
You won't get a prize.
Yes, don't tell them that, Emma. You will get a prize.
The prize of knowing you've done a nice thing.
You can find the links and stuff, to share, our webpage, our social media things where you can get in touch with us, our community, all that stuff, if you want to get more involved. If you don't want to get more involved, that's fine. But anyway, if you do, you can find all the links in the obvious spots. I'm sure you can find it. Just, tap with your little finger, however you're listening, or,
Yeah, it's probably on a phone, let's be honest.
Yeah. So do all that stuff. That would be great. In the meantime, let's get back to the conversation.
Yep.
Off we go. So, live shows. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the first thing we took Lily to when she was little, and this is maybe not quite, I don't know, it sort of falls into this category. It was like a music type festival, Greenbelt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
When she was about 1.
Yeah, about 1, yeah.
So it was like there was live show type stuff there.
Yeah.
But it was
the Bubble Man.
Yeah, it was at a festival type thing.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Greenbelt is not like a typical music festival, so it is more like family friendly and orientated towards being accessible and
Lily really enjoyed it. They had the man who taught you like Bhangra dance.
Oh yeah.
She enjoyed that.
I don't think we've taken her to any other like festivals since, really.
It was quite expensive, but we'd won tickets.
That's true.
So I think that was the main factor why we were able to go.
That's true. Not our usual scene, particularly.
No, not especially.
Although we had a good time.
Oh yeah, Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So yeah, that just happened to be something we went to when Lily was quite young.
Yeah.
The next thing, again, is again in that kind of music category, and maybe slightly different from being a kid show. But I thought we should talk a little bit, because we didn't take Lily to this, but Eurovision.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So we went when Eurovision came to Liverpool.
We did.
We're quite big Eurovision fans.
Yeah.
And so it's another, it's a live show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really for adults, not kids.
Yeah.
But we did go with our friends, and they did take their
their baby, yeah.
I'm trying to remember how old Grace was.
I would say about 7 months, but I could be way off.
Yeah. I was really impressed.
I was very
that they'd
impressed.
taken her and that they managed, and
I think we made the right decision not to take Lily. And it was quite
left
loud
Lily
and
at home
a
with
lot of
family.
steps and stuff, and I just don't think she'd have coped with that day.
Yeah. So not a lot to talk about there, but there are obviously live things we've been to where we haven't taken the kids.
Yes, yeah.
A number of that. You've been to quite a few, like theatre performances
Yeah,
and shows,
true.
London shows.
Well, I think that's why I like to share my love with Lily. So, if people don't know, I've been to see 2 Studio Ghibli shows that are now in the theatres. So, there's My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away. I've also been to see Andre Rieu, I think his name is pronounced.
Not Rio.
No. Also at Liverpool.
Oh, yes. Yeah, in the same venue.
Yeah. So my sister was very impressed because I could take her straight there because I knew where I was going. I don't think I've seen too many other shows, but I'm more into that kind of...
Yeah, I think that's probably it. But I suppose it does help give context, doesn't it? Like why we're taking our kids to shows, not just because they enjoy it, but actually it is the sort of thing that we like to do as well.
True.
And hopefully as they get older, then the type of content we go and see might slowly change to be like stuff we all enjoy.
Yeah, true.
Not to say that we didn't enjoy the
true.
Wiggle Show or anything else we've been to. The next one is very specifically something we did go see for the kids, which was we went to see the live Bluey Show.
We did, but there is one before that, technically.
Oh, have I missed one?
Yeah, but you weren't there, so that's why I know it. So,
oh, no. What is it?
technically,
Tell me.
When me and Lily went to Disneyland by ourselves,
Oh, of course.
we went and saw Mickey and the Magician. And that was a really good
Disneyland
show.
Paris.
In Disneyland Paris.
I'm very aware we
Yes.
often mention Disneyland, and we very rarely clarify that we mean Disneyland Paris.
No, we've never been to America,
Yes.
so it'll never be the American one.
But yes, in the park at Paris,
Yes.
they do shows all the time, don't they?
They do, yeah. They also have the Lion King shows. There's a few of them, but there's even a Frozen show now at the minute, so that'd be good to go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Lily saw that and she really enjoyed that.
I can't remember when it was, but ages ago on one of the podcast episodes, we talked about your trip to Disneyland when you went by yourself with Lily.
Yes,
for,
yeah.
For a work thing, so it was at Christmas.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You can go and
You can
research
go-
that if you want.
Yeah.
But
it was really good and she enjoyed that show a lot.
how old was she then?
I think she was
About
2.
About 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when I think, as a toddler, it became a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a double-edged sword, isn't it? Where it felt like the world was opening up in terms of she has an interest, she enjoys seeing
She
things.
can sit and watch it for quite a
but
while.
as a toddler, you never quite know, is she
Yeah.
going to throw a tantrum?
Yeah, true.
How, maybe we could last half an hour, but an hour or a 2-hour show, that doesn't seem feasible.
Yeah, true.
How long was the one at Disneyland?
I think it was 45 minutes, I think, or half an hour, because obviously they have a quick turnover before the next people come in for the show.
So it's not like a full show.
No.
But that's like a really convenient thing for when you got little kids.
Oh, it was, yeah. And I liked it because it was in French and English, so we got to hear both. And Lily loved it anyway because Elsa turns up at one point.
Yeah, she recognised
and they
the
have
characters.
songs from Beauty and the Beast. It's just a recommendation. If anyone goes, it's great because they've key songs from each film, really. So it means you get to hear a lot of them, almost musical numbers from all of them.
Yeah. Next time we go, I'm excited to see it. Yeah. Nice. So where were we? That was that. And then, the Bluey Show.
Yeah.
So that came after that, did it? So that was in
yes.
around a few months later.
Yeah.
And we went with our friends again. And
The same friends we
Yeah.
went to Eurovision with.
yeah. And saw Bluey. That was really good.
That was really good.
So we went to Nottingham for that, didn't we?
Yes.
I mean, again, it's aimed at families and young kids, so
Yeah.
it's like really good with the big puppets. It's not too long.
Not too long, no.
Again, I can't remember. Probably like 40 minutes was it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
good because it's like not a repeat of the show. It's its own story.
Yeah. But clearly, you know, I was very impressed that it really embodied the values and vibe of the show. It didn't feel like a cash grab.
Yeah,
It didn't
true.
feel like, it's just we'll do something that's vaguely similar. It's got the characters. But no, it actually felt like its own Bluey episode with a
Yes,
story that could easily have been like an unpublished episode that they turned into a...
My theory is that's what it was. Because I think it fitted so well with the storyline of
And of course,
Bluey.
padded out with like moments within the story that are obvious, like Easter eggs and throwbacks
Yeah.
to like favorite scenes and episodes that are just like for parents watching, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And then the kids love it because like it's quite interactive. There's like bubbles and lots going on stage.
Yeah, and Lily loved the whole thing, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, like Lily's a funny one, isn't she? Because in the moment, with this and so many other things, when it's something new, she'll sit there and her face is very stoic.
Yes.
She'll just be watching really intently.
Yeah, and you in your head you're going, I don't know if she loves it or not.
Yeah.
Like,
and
I
often
can't
be
tell
asking,
if-
like, are you okay? You having fun? You enjoying it? And she go, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, loved it.
Yeah.
Can't stop talking about it.
You hear
But in
all
the
about
moment,
it.
she's just so focused. She's like, I want
Yeah.
to absorb all of this. So yeah, very funny. It's just like a bit disconcerting.
So I remember we did end up buying a very expensive balloon on our way out.
That's it. We'll come to that again, I think, that
Yeah.
topic. But like merchandise at these things,
Yeah.
they know they've got a
Well,
sitting
it was a
duck
clever
target
guy
audience.
because it wasn't even Bluey selling them.
Yeah.
It was like he was
a street vendor.
Yeah, but it was clever.
Yeah.
'Cause
He had all the Bluey balloons.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. But what I really like about these types of shows, same with the Wiggles, is, you know, it feels very relaxed. You know, everyone there has kids. It's aimed at
Yeah.
families. There's a lot of toddlers there. There's a lot of younger siblings that have come.
True.
So, like, you don't worry too much if your kid does have a tantrum.
Yeah.
If you have to leave. If
Or
they
like
make a lot
if you
of
have
noise.
to get up and be like, oh, they need the toilet now.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna go, oh, it's in the middle of a performance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they know kids can't wait. Like
Mm.
nobody's bothered.
Yeah. So that's really good. I really like that. It makes it a lot more manageable
Yeah.
and achievable to go to something. It's just a shame there's not more things like that in a way. Because, you know, obviously, I don't know.
I think there probably is not more nowadays than there has ever been before, though.
I mean, we live in fairly rural Yorkshire. Like, we're not in a city. It's not super easy to get to London. So,
Yeah,
like,
true.
the options available to us
Oh yeah, for
are
musical
more
stuff.
limited.
Yeah.
I suspect there probably is stuff that's going on, but like we rely on travelling shows, you know, stuff that comes
Yes.
around the country.
Yeah,
both
things that tour. Yeah.
both Bluey and the Wiggles were examples of that.
Yeah.
That were like big franchises that travelled round and did a tour.
I don't know if you're getting onto it, but me and Lily went to see that Northern Ballet performance for children.
Yep, that's next on my show.
Oh, right,
on my
well.
list. Next on my show. Next on the running order.
Yeah.
Go on then, tell us about that.
So I was going to say that was at Harrogate, so that was really nice. So we could just get like the bus into town and see
So
it.
what do you want to explain what it was you went to see?
So technically, it's like the Northern Ballet, but they have I think it's like junior Northern Ballet or something. So it's for children's shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's meant to be Hansel and Gretel, but to be honest, it doesn't really follow the storyline of Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
And the most memorable bit for Lily was that there's a big rubbish monster because it had a lot of like environmental themes, and then the rubbish monsters keeps following Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. Because of course we all know that very memorable character, the rubbish monster in the story of Hansel and Gretel.
I remember
Of course.
afterwards being like, well, thank goodness she doesn't know the story of Hansel and Gretel because she wouldn't have recognised it.
Yeah. At this point, Lily was 3 and a bit.
Yeah.
So again, she was a lot more capable of sitting through a performance. I mean, the downside was Lily had started doing ballet. If you a long time listener of the podcast, you know Lily's like a big fan of ballet now.
Loves ballet.
And so this was a big selling point because you were like, let's go watch,
Let's go watch some
see
ballet,
a
yeah.
ballet. Of course, in Lily's mind, she was imagining like a very traditional ballerina.
Yes.
In like I don't know, a pink dress
Yeah.
with a tutu. That's not like, they were trying to make it suitable for
That's
children,
why,
so there was
like,
less of that.
Yes, that's why her favourite character is like the spirit of the forest, who was once again that famous character from Hansel and Gretel.
The spirit of the forest.
Who was
Oh yes, of course, from Hansel and Gretel.
It was like a lady who wore a green tutu, and she looked the most classically like a ballerina. So Lily like loved it when she came on, and thank goodness she happened to seem to be a main character throughout. Because I remember the start being like, "Oh, I don't know if Lily's going to enjoy this."
Yeah.
Like, but turns out her favourite character was the rubbish monster.
Yeah, she still talks about it to
Still
this day.
talks. It's so nice though. That's something we went to see so long ago. It's still so like prominent in her mind.
It's funny, isn't it? Because in some ways, you know, it's not that different from stuff we watch on TV. You know, it's a story told through a visual medium, but
true.
like it is so impactful and memorable to her to
Yeah.
see these things live.
True.
It clearly makes a big impression, and
Yeah.
whilst they can be quite expensive, they have been like some really important things, and like have created some great memories, and like as
Yeah.
family activities, they've been really good. And as we say, we enjoy doing them ourselves, so
Yeah.
finding things to take the kids to is great. Let's talk about the Wiggle Show then.
Oh yeah.
So this one was something we became aware of first as parents, because obviously we're super fans. Clearly. Although, yeah, you know.
I remember, I think me and Kirsty were messaging, and Kirsty was like, "Have you seen there's a show?" And I
They're
was
coming
like,
to the UK.
They're coming to the UK. That great excitement in house.
Yeah. The Wiggles are coming.
They haven't come in years.
No, yeah. So, like, we booked it, like a year in advance?
Oh yeah. And the tickets went super fast.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really convenient for us. They came to York,
Yeah.
so very nearby. Didn't have to travel far at all.
No, very handy.
I don't know about you, but my biggest concern was at this point, Lily was 3.5,
Yeah.
and she's
We hadn't watched the Wiggles in a while.
yeah, she's sort of grown out of the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Like she watched
when we
other
booked
stuff.
it, she was really,
Yeah.
really keen.
Yeah. And by the time
I think
it came
it
to
was
it,
like a month before we were like, when was the last time we listened to a Wiggle
like
song?
it wasn't one of her favorite things to watch anymore.
No.
So like, yeah, we did like have to reintroduce her to it in the
Yeah.
run up to the show.
Yeah.
I must say, since she is now like really a
Committed.
big fan.
Wiggle fan for life now.
But
She was so sweet though. She was like, I was like, "Who is your favourite Wiggle?" And she was like, "I like the blue one because he's like Granddad." I thought it was so sweet that like her favourite one, he looks a bit like Granddad. I
Yeah.
like him.
yeah. I mean, she often thinks that a lot of old men look like Granddad.
True.
Like on both sides, Granddad and Papa.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the particular excitement with this one, of course, is that we went with her cousin Sophie.
Yes.
And your
Who's
sister,
one of
Kirsty.
her and her husband Rob.
Yeah, we went as two families.
Yeah.
That
Very
makes sense.
interactive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's a real, it's a really fabulous example of how it doesn't feel like you've just come to watch some famous people.
Yeah, true.
Like it actually feels like they're there to engage with you as an audience. Like they're quite happy to jump off the stage and come into
Yeah.
the crowd a lot.
Yeah.
Like they'll come and talk to you like as they go round, like pick up signs. And I mean, maybe you know all this, you know, but this was like a bit of a
to
surprise
us, that
to
was
me.
very new. Yeah.
Like, and just how friendly they were. They're like they clearly like are very humble.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
I
very
don't know if
sweet.
they realize how big they are,
Yeah.
but like it was great.
Yeah.
You know, whereas nearly everything else we've been to, I mean,
It's been quite curated, hasn't it?
yeah, like obviously the Bluey characters can't get off the stage and come and talk to you, but like it does feel like you're going to watch a performance. You watch the performance and you go.
Yeah, true.
But like the Wiggles almost feels like a community of people who like enjoy this same thing. Bubbles galore.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we talk about merchandise?
Let's talk about merchandise because that's how we get onto the bubbles.
Yeah. So obviously they bring like a little pop-up shop and sell their own Wiggles stuff.
Yeah.
As you'd expect.
Yeah.
It is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. Big shout out to Kirsty and Rob who bought our stuff for us.
Because I bought...
Otherwise, I would have had to have a lie down.
No, because when we'd been to see Andre, I'd bought Kirsty's bear for her. We both got ourselves a bear.
Right, yeah. As you do, go and see a show as two grown women by yourselves with no kids, and you bought yourself two soft bears.
Yeah. So, you know, that night as well, we called them Elliot and Rob. Like,
that's not weird at all.
To pretend you were with us. And we were like, Elliot's really getting into the music.
I can imagine you both enjoying that joke a lot.
Yes, we did, yes.
Yeah.
And then we had two spare seats beside us because some people clearly hadn't turned up, and we just put them in there. Like, so they were sat on a seat each. Never mind, though. That's
anyway, side note. But anyway, so you'd bought that, and so
Kirsty was like, "Oh, I'll get this."
Yeah.
And little did she know it'd be way more expensive than the bear was.
So what did we buy? We bought two bubble things.
Two bubble ones.
So like electric bubble wands.
Yeah.
Probably what you'd call them.
That's what you call them. You click a button and the bubbles come out.
Yeah. Not that we don't have many bubble making things.
This one
at
is
home
good
already.
quality though. It's lasted far longer than the others.
Yeah, I must say it's very good and produces a lot of bubbles.
Did a lot of bubbles.
But yeah, I can't remember. Was it like £17 or something?
It was more than that.
Was it?
I think she spent like at least £40, maybe £50. It might have been 25.
But did they buy anything else with it?
No, I'm pretty sure she lied to Rob about how expensive they were. So don't let this episode catch her off. Because I didn't meet Kirsty were coming from there. And she was like, now how much should we say to the men they were? And then we both went, 17. Expensive, but not as ridiculous.
I see. I mean, it is like you say, it's well made, but it is still a bit of plastic that blows bubbles. I would, it's like £6 to £10. I feel like it's probably
I think what was hard though, we'd already said to the girls that we're getting them.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's on you. That's your mistake. I wasn't going to get them anything because I'm like
He's an old miser.
I'm a killjoy. I'm like, no, of course we're not buying anything from the shop.
I'm like, it's the show. We get much.
I think it was a good, as an experience and something to talk about. It's a great example because we had like all ages covered to some extent.
True.
We took both kids. So at this point we had Lola been born as well. So we took Lola, who was
4 months probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And Lily at that point was approaching 4.
Almost 4.
So yeah, and Sophie was almost 2.
Yeah.
So that had a range of ages. But actually went surprisingly well.
It did,
to, take a load of toddlers and a baby.
I think like Lily's at a good age because she's quite sensible.
Yeah.
I think Sophie's good because she's a huge Wiggle fan. So like that kept her interest. And I think Lola was a good age because she could sleep through it.
Yes. We were worried about this. Again, it's a bit like the Eurovision conversation about taking a baby to a loud thing. We did what a lot of people do, and it's highly... we'd highly recommend it as well, which is buy a little pair of headphones.
Yeah.
Took them to try and dampen the noise for her so it wasn't too loud. And we did manage to get her to sleep.
We did, yeah.
And she did sleep through most of the show, and I held her.
Yeah.
And I was very worried, with lights and noises and all sorts of things that she'd be able to sleep. But we went okay. Okay. I had to go out, a couple of times at various points for things, and had to leave a bit early. I did. You stayed in because she needed to drink and it was too distracting and things. So I tried to give her a bottle outside and stuff like that.
I think we're just lucky sometimes that Lily's very into shows. And
She's got a good attention span.
Yeah, and she's very into music.
Yeah.
She likes anything musical.
She's, I don't know whether it is because she's a girl or just because of her personality and who she is, but...
I just remember,
she is quite able to sit and watch something.
There was a family behind us who I felt sorry for. I think they had a 6-year-old daughter, and she kept hiding under the seat.
Oh.
And the mum was explaining every time they go to a show, this is her reaction. She gets really excited.
Yeah.
And then, as soon as the people come, she just gets overwhelmed.
Wow, okay.
And I was thinking that must be such a hard situation because they'll be excited to go to a show. So, of course, you're going to go, of course we can go. Because you don't want to deprive them of that.
Yeah.
But then when you get there, they're kind of so overwhelmed that it's just hard for them to, adjust.
As parents, we don't always have the most relaxing time at these things. Or, you're not always doing it for yourself. Often you're taking your child because they want to go and see it. And sometimes it can be challenging and difficult and stressful and, navigating that. And, with us having multiple kids there, a baby with us, but it was a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
And like the kids really enjoyed it. But, you know, sometimes you have to try and just get through it.
Yeah.
Debated for a long time, like, you know, which time show should we go see?
Yeah.
Like, what time of day is
what
best?
mode of transport should we take? Do we want to get there quicker, or do we want a little
what
adventure?
do we do like with the rest of the day so that they're not overstimulated or overwhelmed or get there and really tired or, you know, but then also you don't want them to be really bored. So we went for an afternoon show, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Which is actually was a bit of a risk for us.
It is.
Because afternoons are normally when Lily's not the best.
Yeah.
She gets tired.
Gets
and
a bit grumpy.
Can play up and doesn't want to do things.
Yeah.
You know, often we do an activity like first thing on a morning and then have a quiet rest of the day. But so, yeah, but was that purposeful or was that just because of availability?
I think that's what tickets we could get, I think.
Yeah. Constant battle with children, isn't it?
It is,
you know,
yeah.
you either try
And then I feel like you kind of feel like you know what they're like, and then I think they will suddenly change. They'll suddenly be like, no, I'm great on an afternoon.
Yeah.
Terrible on a morning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just waiting for switches to happen,
Yeah,
so they
yeah. It just changes all the time.
keep you on your toes.
Yeah, yeah. Like, you know, now, like, this wasn't that long ago, what we're talking about, but, you know, Lola's grown an awful lot in that time frame. So now it would be really difficult for us to go, which is bizarre because actually you think, well, she's older, she's not a baby, surely it's easier. But no, because she crawls.
Yeah, she wants to crawl
She
everywhere.
wants to be active. She wants space. And typically, you know, you're sat in a seat, there's very little space.
True.
You know, the Wiggle Show was it slightly longer? Was it an hour? Or was it?
Yeah, I think it was an hour at least.
Or was it meant to be about 45 minutes? I feel like it went over.
It went over, yeah.
Because it was the last one they were doing
Yes.
in York and on the whole...
in the whole UK tour.
Wasn't it? So...
yeah, well, we'll see, because we've got
one.
Iggle Piggle coming up.
Yeah, that's it. That's the next thing to talk about. We've got an upcoming show in a few weeks.
Yeah. In the Night Garden.
Yeah. The Wiggly Iggly Piggle.
Yeah. Lily always calls him Iggle Wiggle. Because in its song, it's like... Iggle Wiggle.
So now this is, again, another weird one where... Of course, Lily's like outgrown the Night Garden. I don't know if she ever really watched the Night Garden.
We've never watched it.
Yeah. But we are going because of her.
We are?
Not because of Lola.
Her. No, and because literally, so Mummy was on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I was on something.
As you do.
And Lily looked over my shoulder and there was an advert for the show for the Night Garden.
Right, on your phone.
On my phone. And Lily was like, can we go to that? And I was like, you want to go to this? She went, yeah. I was like, wait, I'll see where it is. I mean, I don't know. You're not a huge fan. She went, I'd really like to go. I was like, okay. So I started like looking it up and I was like, well, I'll talk to Daddy about.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next day she was like, so are we going to go to that Iggle Wiggle show? And I was like, well, I've looked it up. It is somewhere close-ish. I'm just going to check. And then we were like, we asked cousin Sophie if she wants to go because she actually does like Iggle Piggle.
Again, it's like
that's her age range.
More aimed at 2-year-olds than it is at Lily's age.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So we have invited them along to come with us.
Yeah. I've no idea what to expect. What is this thing? Do you know what will happen?
It's like big puppets, really.
So a bit like the Bluey show.
A bit.
But
I assume Iggle Piggle is somebody dressed up.
Yeah.
But from what I saw in the advert that Lily watched and made us think, they seem to have like is it the Plinky Plonk?
Oh yeah.
The flying one.
Yeah.
That seems to go like round the room. So it looks fairly impressive.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, as you can tell, Lily's now a big fan of live shows.
Yeah,
and
like we're going to it purely because it's a live show, not because it's Iggle Piggle.
Yeah, because she obviously knows the Iggle Piggle characters, like she's seen in the Night Garden, but it's not like a big
and it's never been a thing we've watched a lot
thing for her.
No. But she liked it because it was a show.
So yeah, having had this conversation, I'm now a bit worried about how Lola will cope.
yeah, you have made me worried. I wasn't thinking about it. I need to check what time it is again as well.
Yeah, the details, goodness me.
Hey, this is Editing Elliot jumping back in from the future. Just thought I'd give you an update on how the In the Night Garden live show went. The Iggle Wiggle show, as Lily calls it.
As we predicted, she absolutely loved it. Has been talking about it for weeks. We have to watch like recordings of it on YouTube. She wants to go again. If you ask what her favourite bit is, she'll say, "Oh, Iggle Piggle in the boat. He was so funny. It was very funny, that bit." I'm like, funny? I'm not sure if funny is really what. Like, is that what you were meant to take away from it? That it was like, are you laughing at it or with it? I'm not sure. You know, is she enjoying it just ironically, or is she actually enjoying it? But anyway, whatever.
And Lola coped really well. Absolutely fine.
This has been your little bonus content from Editing Elliot.
And we have another show booked.
Oh, do we?
That ballet.
Clearly, we are big live show people now.
Because that one's in Leeds.
Ah.
Do you
See,
remember?
I don't even know.
I think it's Little Red Riding Hood.
I feel like it's the first time hearing about this.
It's the same people. We discussed it at the time.
Did we?
But it was
Did we?
like 2 months.
I probably wasn't listening.
I think often when I'm doing this, I'm like, oh, there's a thing Lily wants to see. Should we go? And you normally are like, oh, where is it? Can we get there? And I'm like,
I was just about to say, like, don't think, we're flush with money going to all these shows. They are just special occasions we do every now and again. But, like, we're literally listing off, like, a series of shows that we're all doing within months of each other.
Yep, true. But I think I think it was the same with Lola. I like to champion what my child's interested in.
Yeah.
So I think if you're interested in something, I want to feed that passion to see what happens with it.
Yeah.
Rather than being like, oh, it's something you like. But
I just hope Lola has a less expensive interest when she grows up.
Yeah, we shall see.
Right, moving on. Ooh, new segment.
What is
Welcome
that noise?
to the early 2000s.
Oh, right, we're going back.
I was going to
in
say
time.
the 90s, as often this segment is, but I don't think that's suitable. Because I was going to ask, what shows did you go and see when you were young? But I doubt we'll remember if we saw anything when we were toddlers.
Yeah.
So we have to maybe shunt the timescale up a bit. But as a child, in your childhood, did you go see anything?
We saw like local pantomimes.
Yeah.
But I can't honestly remember ever going to a bit. But I mean, there was 4 of us. Would you've taken 4 little children to a show?
Good point. It'd be a challenge.
Unless we were quite, then with local, when I mean local, like villages running pantomimes. I don't mean
It doesn't help that you were very rural.
Yes, that's
so
true.
like again, if you're waiting for travelling stuff to come to your
what's
local
weird is
place.
I remember watching live shows that had been recorded.
Yeah.
So like we used to love watching Dick Whittington.
Oh right.
There was like a recording of it must have been a big play somewhere, and we used to watch that all the time of Dick Whittington.
Well, even now we like watching recordings of live shows. We love musicals.
True.
Lily's really into watching the new Frozen musical that's come out on Disney Plus.
I've already had to promise her
that
we will see, because there's going to be a Frozen 2 musical coming to London.
So this is
at some
the
point.
West End show.
Yeah, and it's going to be, I think, at the same place the last one was.
Right. So they did Frozen 1.
Yeah.
And that's the recording of that's on Disney. And there will be a
because
Frozen
Lily kept
2.
saying, "Can we see this show?" And I was like, "Well, this show isn't on."
Yeah.
Like with this. And then I kept being like, well, there will be another show and we can see that one. I don't know if this one will come back.
So where did your love of like musicals and theatre type stuff come from if you didn't go and see a load of stuff when you were young?
I think a lot of it was we were... we used to always go and see storytellers, which sounds like an old folksy thing.
No, we had some of them.
So there'd be like people who'd come round villages and they would come... And it'd literally just be them. They wouldn't dress up, but they'd like tell interesting stories and have like lighting and stuff.
I know what you mean. I'm sure we had one come into school once to do a thing with us in drama. I'm sure we had like things like that, like maybe a little more advanced, that came around on like a bus and would do like, there'd be a couple of them. They'd do like an interactive thing.
Yes, as they got a bit older, they got a bit more like that.
Yeah.
I think also we used to watch a lot of like TV musicals. Like, we really liked that's because we're a religious household. Like Jesus and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Jesus and his Technicolor
Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat. Really old fashioned. 7 Brides, 7 Brothers we used to watch a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. You had to introduce me to a load of musicals because I'd never seen any of this stuff, which is surprising because actually I did see a number of live shows in childhood. I just hadn't seen like the mainstream. I'm trying to think. I mean, I definitely remember with school, in primary school, they took us, we did a trip to London and we saw the Lion King musical.
Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive.
I think otherwise we did have access to a few more like local creative stuff. So not like really local, but I remember we'd drive to like Oxford and places. Every year we'd go to see this theatre company that performed in a tent. And there'd be like 6 or 7 actors that would play the whole cast, sometimes less. And like there'd just be like often be a stage. I remember one of them was like a stage like right in the middle of the tent, like a circle.
Oh, that's fun.
And, like, so it'd be really creative about how they would do characters, how they would do scenery, and like a lot of stuff would move around and like be imaginative and all that sort of stuff. So it was like local but professional. So,
yes,
like,
I know what you mean.
They weren't amateurs. They was a proper like theatre company.
Yes, yeah.
But not like we didn't go to London and see like live shows or anything like that. And my parents aren't into music or anything, so we'd never go and see live music or live stage stuff. But they did like theatre.
I was going to say, I think shows are much bigger now than they used to be.
I think you're right. Well, that's an interesting conversation because isn't like theatre generally struggling quite a lot, you know, particularly in London.
But I think like kids theatre's doing well.
I mean, we were discussing it the other day actually, because we're talking a lot about shows, but that could encompass all sorts of things, and it's not just music. Like there's things like comedy shows. Yeah, obviously a massive industry. I remember at uni we went to see like a concert, as in like an orchestra concert. True. That's obviously a whole other
other kind of concert, really.
Like category of live stuff.
No, that was good. I think it's a millennial thing. I think half the millennials who have kids, we are all happy to pay for our kids to see stuff, but we don't necessarily pay for ourselves to see big shows. But I think those who don't have children probably will. Because I know some of my friends see the same show over and over and over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like the Cursed Child, a few of my friends have seen an awful lot.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So like the Frozen show sold out.
Well, this conversation overlaps with something that I'm very interested and passionate about, which is like films.
Yes.
And that's a similar industry which is struggling, but it's changed, hasn't it? So like you've got to recognize these days so much of it is not built on, is this a big named actor? People won't just come out to see the next thing that's on the stage, but it's all built around IP, like intellectual property.
Yeah.
So franchises of things. So if you know the material, like people know Frozen, people know The Lion King, like we know those stories, so we will go and see them.
True.
Which is why in the film industry they keep making sequels.
Because
they bring in money.
And then we complain, why don't people
make original
stuff?
Things?
Like, well,
why aren't they creative? Because people don't go and see them. I think that's the same across like so much different media. Oh, we could talk for hours about all this. This is great. I mean, we've kind of veered off from talking about how it's related to kids.
I'm also
parenting.
like listing ballets in my head, so you also don't know this.
I've never seen a ballet.
No, so when I actually have. When I was in Bordeaux, me and Rachel and Becky went and saw a ballet.
Lovely.
Like a proper one with people, you know, not this Hansel and Gretel going on. But yeah, what I was going to say is I've already made a list in my head of like ballet shows that would be good. Because when I was little, I had quite a cultural upbringing for not much money. I had a book that literally was stories, but it was the stories of different ballets.
Oh.
Well, I keep thinking...
Like if you have a ballet story, create like a thing that kids...
Can people remember back in the day, there was a mouse called Angelina Ballerina.
Right. In what context?
She used to be on TV.
On TV? Like in a
TV
TV
show?
show?
Books. No, that was her show. Her show was Angelina Ballerina.
Okay.
I think they could bring that back and have a puppet mouse dancing.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a huge hit with girls.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, because it's a great show.
That's interesting too. See, another thing. Do you think this is particularly like a girl, women-focused interest? Or like, obviously, with the things we've seen, pretty even split of boys and girls, because like Wiggles, Bluey, universal appeal.
The ballet show was only little girls in the audience.
Right. I mean, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
And a lot of them were dressed as ballerinas.
Yeah.
I feel like they might also have been disappointed had
Yeah.
spirit of the forest not want a pretty dress. I think traditionally it's more of a girl space theatre, but I don't really think it is anymore.
Yeah, like obviously anyone can enjoy anything, and
Yeah.
like it is a stereotype. But I just wondered whether.
But I just think like the Wiggles, it was an even split.
Yeah.
Bluey and Bingo, even split.
Mm,
We
Yeah.
will see with Iggle Piggle, but
like
I
you
reckon
say,
it'll be equal.
like live shows in general, probably universal appeal, but there's probably like a slight distinction about where people like what people go to see.
Yeah, true.
Right, let's try and there's a parenting
We weren't really
thing.
given any recommendations.
So I would like some tips for taking kids to live shows.
Hints. Choose a time that suits your family.
Yeah.
B. Pack loads of snacks.
I was gonna say pack
Snacks, drinks.
distractions.
Yeah. I think also like it's obvious. Like pick something they're interested in. Like also, as we found, let them pick the show they want to go to.
Yeah, I think picking a good show is important, particularly if you're just getting into this and like recognizing that it is an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
It's an experience that is definitely going to set you back some money.
Yeah. Especially because there's like 4 of us now.
Yeah, as a family, yeah. I think my tip is just, again, like picking a show that has a good runtime. It's like being aware that, like, we know, don't we? Like kids, particularly like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, they can only pay attention for so long.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you're going to survive a 2-hour performance. So you really need something that's definitely under an hour.
Yeah.
But even if it's closer to half an hour.
Well,
and
it's
the problem is it feels like you're getting so much less for your money.
Yeah.
Like you pay that money and then you're like, well, it's only half an hour. But that's good. Like to me, I'm like,
well, this
with them
was-
wanting more.
I literally was
not
looking,
having a breakdown.
There is a ballet coming to Harrogate that I think is the Nutcracker, but it's 2 hours long.
Ooh.
It's on too late. It just
Obviously, everything we've gone to see has been during the day.
Yeah.
Like they've been shows aimed at families.
because it's so hard
they're
when I know
matinees.
she enjoys ballet so much. But that was my point of being like, well, we couldn't cope with that.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't go that late. We couldn't do that long.
Well, thank you so much for joining us in this episode today. I hope you've had a good time with us rambling on about shows and the stuff we enjoy, things we like, all the stuff. You've listened to it, you know what we talked about. Emma's just popped off to get the baby because Lola has woken up from her nap. So you've just got me here to end things off. We've probably not done the topic justice. There's probably loads of stuff we've missed. Do let us know. Are you a big fan of the Wiggles? What live shows have you been to see, either by yourself or with kids, with young babies and toddlers? Oh, hello. You popped back up, Lola and Mama. Come to say goodbye. It's the end of the show.
Who's that playing? She wasn't even looking for help.
Looking amazed, Lola. Yeah, we're just ending a podcast. We've been chatting away without you. I'm so sorry. We've been having fun. You've been asleep. Don't you touch the microphone.
Lola's favorite game. Try and touch the microphone.
Well, for now, until next time, in the future, we will see you soon in
like a
our
mystic.
ears. My words have gone wrong. God bless. Sleep well, everyone. And just remember, don't wake the baby.
Wake the baby. Oh, look at Daddy do smile.